Well, it's been interesting watching the White House going through the verbal gymnastics of trying to distance Vice President Harris from her role as the border czar. What the White House is now saying is that her responsibility was dealing with the root causes of the border. And obviously, 3 years later, you can ask the question, how has that worked out? This is the worst disaster. 10 million illegals have come into this country since the Biden-Harris presidency, since they took office. And if you look at just the number of people who are coming into the country on the terrorist watch list, that's now approaching 400 people. This is a national security threat, a national security crisis, and it has been an absolute, utter, and abysmal failure on behalf of the Biden-Harris administration. The real important part of leadership is taking responsibility and finding solutions, neither of which they're willing to do on this issue. Now, the Vice President is scheduled to go to Texas tomorrow, but I don't have any expectation that she's going to go down to the southern border and look at the problems that have been created by their policies. But the fact of the matter is, this administration and their policies have led us to where we have a disaster that is unprecedented in American history, made simply by their own policies. So I would hope that as she takes on this campaign, that they will own up to the responsibility that they have for what's happening at our southern border. And honestly, I have to say, I think that Vice President Harris, when it comes to matters of national security, and specifically the border, is more dangerous and worse than President Biden. And you could see that on display last week in the awkward way that she dealt with Prime Minister Netanyahu when he was here. This is a team and a vice president who has projected weakness on the global stage, and we are seeing the results and effects of that all around the world today.